am Supreetha. Welcome to my math class. In the previous lectures on derivatives, we studied some basic formulas, we solved some problems on them. Yes, and then we studied a very important rule called as chain rule. Yes, and then in the previous lectures, we studied about derivatives on trigonometric functions. Correct? So, in this video lecture, let me solve some more problems on derivatives. Okay, so the first one is find the derivative of Yes, find the derivative of square root of tan x square root of x. Yes, how do we solve this? Obviously, we would use chain rule. Okay? Okay, so using chain rule, we solve this problem. Yes, so the first step is like, what would I do? I'll say let tan root x, that is let t is equal to tan root x. What would happen to our given question? Let me say let y is equal to our given question, or let me just write it down. Let y is equal to our given question, that is root tan x root x. Yes, now if t is equal to tan root x, what would happen to our given question? That is y is equal to square root of t. Okay, now what was the next step in chain rule? Find the derivative of y with respect to which term? T, right? That would be dy by dt is equal to 1 divided by 2 root t. Yes. Next, find the derivative of t term. That is, you find what? dt by dx. This is equal to d by dx of tan root x. Now, again, here we would have to apply chain rule because we know the derivative of tan x. We don't know what is the derivative of tan root x. Correct? Let me solve directly. Yeah, what is differentiation of tan x? That is secant square. I cannot change the angle. The angle remains same. Yes, I should multiply this, or let me write one extra step, that is d by dx of root x, the differentiation of the angle. So that would be secant square root x divided by 2 root x. Why? Because derivative of root x is 1 divided by 2 root x. Okay. So now we know what is dy by dt. We know what is dt by dx. What if we product these two? What if we write in product? That is dy by dt into dt by dx would give us what? It would give us dy by dx. So this is equal to what? 1 divided by, from here, 1 divided by 2 root. What is the value of t? Value of t is tan root x. Yeah, let me substitute that tan root x into, substitute dt by dx value. That is secant square root x divided by 2 root x. Let me write down one more step, that is numerator remains as it is, that is secant square root x divided by 2 twos are 4 root x into square root of tan root x. This is our final answer of the given question. Okay, moving on. Now, the next question is find the derivative of, that is the second one, find the derivative of e power x plus e power y is equal to e power x plus y. They are asking us to show that, okay, show that dy by dx is equal to minus e power y minus x. Okay, So let me find what is dy by dx here. Okay, so that would be d by dx of e power x plus d by dx of e power y. I can do this using chain rule, correct? D by dx of e power x plus y. Yes, now what is differentiation of e power x? It is e power x itself. What is differentiation of e power y? That would be e power y into dy by dx. This is equal to, let me apply the chain rule directly. If I had to apply chain rule, which term would you take as t? X plus y, right? So I would have e power t. Agree? So that would be differentiation of e power t is e power t itself. Let me substitute x plus y back. And then what would you do? I would differentiate t value. Yes, that is 1 plus dy by dx. Okay, so let me take all the dy by dx term to one side. So I would get e power y dy by dx minus e power x plus y dy by dx. This is equal to e power x plus y minus e power x. How did I get this step? See, I multiplied e power x plus y to each term first, and then I sent dy by dx into e power x plus y to the other side. Okay, and then I send this e power x to the RHS. After doing all these simple simplifications, I arrived at the last step. Okay, now we haven't arrived at the solution yet. Agree? So let me simplify this. I can take dy by dx common, right? So that would be e power y minus e power x plus y into dy by dx. This is equal to e power x plus y minus e power x. Yes, now what is our dy by dx? Dy by dx is equal to e power x plus y minus e power x divided by e power y minus e power x plus y. Okay, now we haven't arrived at our solution yet because we have to show that dy by dx. Yes, dy by dx is equal to minus e power y minus x. Agree? So observe the question. We have e power x plus y is equal to e power x plus e power y. I can substitute this in my solution. Okay, let me mark this as equation 1. Yes, so what was e power x plus y? That was e power x plus e power y minus e power x divided by e power y minus e power x minus e power y. Agree? Here e power x gets cancelled. Here e power y and e power y gets cancelled. What is remaining? We have negative e power y. In the denominator I have e power x. If it goes to the numerator, it would become e power minus x. Now, bases are same. Yes, can I add the powers? I would get negative e power y minus x. Did we arrive at the expected answer? That is dy by dx is equal to minus e power y minus x. Yes. Now, moving on to our next question, we have, that is the third one. Okay. The third question is find the derivative of y is equal to tan of x plus y. How do you find the derivative? That would be dy by dx is equal to, what is differentiation of tan x? That is secant square. Angle would never change. Write down whatever the angle, whatever is mentioned in the question, write the same angle. After differentiating, do it like, write it in product, that is d by dx of x plus y. Derivate the angle. Okay. What do we get next? Secant square x plus y. What is differentiation of x? That is 1. Differentiation of y is dy by dx. Okay. So that is. So yes, that is the derivative of the given question. Moving on, that is the fourth one. Find the derivative of, okay, y is equal to square root of tan x plus square root of tan x plus square root of tan x plus so on up to infinity. They're asking us to show that or prove that, okay, 2y minus 1 into dy by dx, this is equal to secant square x. Okay, now how do I solve this? Let me use the chain rule itself. Okay, what I'll do is I'll assume that y is equal to, or let me just write it down, y is equal to square root of this whole part. I'll assume it is y itself. Yes. Now what happens? Let me square on both the sides. You can even differentiate directly. You will get the same answer. Okay. If I square on both the sides, I would get something like this. What is the differentiation of this term? That is 2y dy by dx. This is equal to secant square x plus dy by dx. Let me send this dy by dx to the LHS. I would get 2y minus 1 into dy by dx. This is equal to secant square x. Easy. This is what we had to prove. That is 2y minus 1 dy by dx is equal to secant square x. Yes. Now, our fifth question is find the derivative of. Yes. Fifth one is find the derivative of cos y is equal to x cos of a plus y. Okay, they're asking us to show that dy by dx is equal to cos square of a plus y divided by sine a. Yes, let me derive the given question. That is, differentiation of cos is what? Minus sine y. Since we have a y here, I would have to write dy by dx. This is equal to, we'll apply chain rule here. Yes, so that would be cos of a plus y into 1 plus x into minus sine a plus y into d by dx of a plus y. Correct? D by dx of a plus y. So this is equal to what? Cos of a plus y minus x sine of a plus y. Okay, and what else do I have? What is the derivative of a constant? That is 0 plus dy by dx. Now what do? I can send this term to the LHS, correct? So what I'll do, I'll get x sine of a plus y minus sine y. If I take this common and write dy by dx outside, this is equal to cos of a plus y. Okay. Now what is our dy by dx? Dy by dx is equal to cos of a plus y divided by x sine of a plus y minus sine y. Now, is this the expected answer? Check, they've asked us to prove that dy by dx is equal to cos square a plus y divided by sine a. Yes, in the numerator we have only one cos. We don't have cos square also. What do I do now? Let me try like taking some terms from the given question. Yes, let me substitute x is equal to cos y divided by cos of a plus y. Okay, so that would be cos of a plus y divided by, from the question I have x is equal to what? Cos y divided by cos of a plus y. Okay, if I name this as equation 1, yes, I'll just write a line here. So what is remaining? Sine of a plus y minus sine y. Okay, let me write down from equation 1. Okay, now in the numerator, can I take LCM? What will we get after taking LCM? We would get cos y sine of a plus y minus cos of a plus y into sine y. Instead of writing divided by cos of a plus y, let me take it to the numerator. Yes, so can I write it as cos square a plus y? Yes, now observe the denominator. We have a formula here. Which formula? Cos a sine b minus cos b into sine a. What is this equal to? This is equal to sine of a minus b. Agree? Now what should I do? Cos square of a plus y. Yes, cos square of a plus y divided by sine. What do I have in place of a? I have y. Okay. Yes, if you observe here in the denominator, we have a formula. Which formula do we have? We have sine a cos b. Yes, minus cos a sine b. Which formula is this? This is our sine of a minus b formula. Yes, so the numerator remains as it is. Let me write it down. That is cos square a plus y divided by, yes, sine. What do you have in place of a? I have a plus y. Agree? So let me write that down. Minus, what do you have in place of b? We have y. Yeah, so y and y gets cancelled. What do we get now? This is equal to cos square of a plus y divided by sine a. Yes, did we arrive at the expected answer? Yes. So now, moving on, let me solve one more problem. That is, find the derivative of sixth one, x square root of 1 plus y, okay, plus y square root of 1 plus x is equal to 0. They are asking us to show that dy by dx is equal to minus 1 divided by 1 plus x the whole square. Okay, so yes, I can apply directly the derivative formula. I can apply product rule here. Yes, so let me try to simplify the question first. So we have x square root of 1 plus y plus y square root of 1 plus x is equal to 0. Let me send the second term to the RHS. That is x square root of 1 plus y. This is equal to minus y square root of 1 plus x. Okay, Now what do? I'll do squaring on both the sides. Yes, squaring on both the sides. I would get what? X square into 1 plus y. This is equal to y square into 1 plus x. Okay, let me multiply x square plus x square y. This is equal to y square plus y square x. Okay, now let me shuffle a bit. I would get x square minus y square is equal to y square x minus x square y. Here I'll write x plus y. Can I write this? X plus y into x minus y. How did I write this? RHS I can take xy common. I would get y minus x. Yes, clearly here we had what? A square minus b square formula. This is equal to what? A plus b into a minus b. That is what I wrote here. Correct. So now observe, we have here x minus y. Here I have y minus x. So what I'll do? I'll take a negative sign common here. Okay. That is minus x plus y into y minus x. This is equal to xy into y minus x. So y minus x gets cancelled. So what do I have here? Minus x minus y. This is equal to xy. Yes, what I'll do is I'll simplify for y first. Minus x is equal to y plus xy. If I take y common, I would get 1 plus x is equal to negative x. Yes, so what will happen next? 1 plus x. X divided by 1 plus x is equal to y. Okay, so what we did, we just simplified the given question with some basic maths. What did we do first? We first squared on both the sides. Okay, so the first step was we sent the second term to the RHS and then we squared on both the sides. After some simplifications, we saw that we got a very basic algebraic expression or formula you might call, that is a plus b into a minus b, which is equal to what? Sorry, we had a square minus b square. Okay, we wrote it in the form of a plus b into a minus b here. Yes, and then after some simplifications, very basic simplifications, we arrived at y is equal to minus x divided by 1 plus x. Okay, what is the next step? Let me find the derivative. Yes, that is dy by dx. This is equal to, what is the formula? Keep the denominator as it is, differentiate the numerator. D by dx of minus x. Okay, minus, write down the numerator as it is, differentiate the denominator, 1 plus x, whole thing divided by 1 plus x, the whole square. Yes, now what would I get? 1 plus x into negative 1 plus x. Differentiation of 1 is 0, differentiation of x is 1. So I would have here x into 1, which is x itself, divided by 1 plus x, the whole square. Okay, so here let me give this negative term to each terms. Yes, so that would be what? Negative 1, negative x plus x divided by 1 plus x, the whole square. Negative x and positive x gets cancelled. So this is equal to minus 1 divided by 1 plus x, the whole square. What is this? This is a dy by dx, and our expected answer. Now, can you observe how the derivatives becomes easier if you simplify the question a little bit? Yes? Okay. So now, moving on to our next question, that is seventh one. Find the derivative of, yes, find the derivative of y is equal to log of x plus square root of a square plus x square. Okay. Now, how do you find the derivative of this? Let me apply chain rule directly. How do you apply chain rule directly? Go from the left. Okay. So, what do you have? Okay. If you apply chain rule, you would take this whole thing as t. Correct? So, dy by dx, this is equal to 1 divided by t. Correct? So that is 1 divided by x plus square root of a square plus x square. Okay? A square plus x square. What was the next step? You would find the derivative of t. That is d by dx of x plus square root of a square plus x square. Okay, what is the next step? Let me write this as it is. 1 divided by x plus square root of a square plus x square. What is derivative of x? That is 1 plus, what is derivative of square root of a square plus x square? Let me apply chain rule directly. That is 1 divided by 2 square root of a square plus x square into derivative of a square plus x square. Okay. So now this is equal to what? 1 divided by x plus square root of a square plus x square into 1 plus, okay, 1 plus, here, what is derivative of a square? It is 0. Derivative of x square is 2x divided by 2 square root of a square plus x square. Okay, now 2 and 2 gets cancelled. Let me take LCM inside the bracket. What would I get? I would get square root of a square plus x square plus x divided by square root of a square plus x square. What do you have outside the bracket? We had 1 divided by x plus square root of a square plus x square. So here these both terms gets cancelled. Yes, clearly. So now what is our final answer? Our final answer is 1 divided by square root of a square plus x square. Okay. So yes, what did we study in this lecture? We tried solving some derivative problems, different types of derivative problems. Yes. How did we solve the first problem? Yes, we used chain rule. Okay. We had to use like 2 times twice. Correct. In the second one, they had asked us to show that dy by dx is equal to something. Yes. And in the third one, even that was chain rule. Correct. The fourth one and fifth one. Okay. So for the fourth one, we took all this whole term as y, and then we differentiated it. Agree? Now, in the fifth one, We differentiated it, but we had to show that the answer is equal to something else. Correct? So we just recalled some of the trigonometric formulas, that is sine of a minus b. Okay, and then in the sixth one, we again try to simplify the question first, so that the derivative would get easier or the differentiation would be easier, and then we arrived at the expected answer. Okay, and then for the final one, we tried applying chain rule directly. Yes, that is it for today's lecture. Thank you.